Welcome to another episode of Gibbs Delta TV, and this is what he's catching today.
Take your time, he's gonna come up and jump. Line's coming up. Wait a minute, Sam. Backwards now, Sam. Just keep lifting. Good job. Nice job.
Welcome to another episode of Gibbs Delta TV. Today we're fishing with pro staff Rod Hennig in a beautiful Kelowna on the Okanagan Lake. Today I brought a very special guest along. We have Sam. Hi Sam. I met Sam last summer when I was working with Go Fish BC at Shannon Lake. I was doing a rod loan program, and when I was there handing out fishing rods to the locals, I actually noticed how keen an angler he was. He was pulling out the largemouth bass left and right, and I thought, this kid, like, I need to talk to him because I know nothing about bass fishing. So during just a couple hour fishing period, Sam taught me quite a bit, didn't you? You know a lot about bass. That's what you primarily do, right?
It's so close to me.
Because it's so close, and you live here in Kelowna?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Right behind Shannon Lake, and you're telling me stories how you are so keen on fishing there that you'll wake up at what time?
I've woken up like 3:30 a couple times.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I don't even do that. But yeah, so we're fishing for kokanee and rainbow trout. And have you ever caught a kokanee or rainbow?
I've caught lots of rainbow trout, but I've never actually caught a real kokanee. I caught like a little baby one, and that doesn't count.
No, that doesn't count. So today we're here with Rod, and hopefully we get Sam into his very first kokanee.
Just nice and slow, steady, okay? So the kokanee have a soft mouth. You don't want to tear it out. I think he just popped off on you.
I just felt him pop off.
Yeah, you felt that? You felt him pop off? Okay, reel it in.
We're out on Okanagan Lake. I've driven by here numerous times. It's a very, very large lake, very deep. It almost, to me, feels impossible to fish. Like, I don't even know where to start. We launched from the boat. You pulled over at the most random place. Why did you pick this place, and what are we fishing for today?
We're targeting the rainbow trout and the kokanee.
Yes.
And one of the reasons why we kind of stopped here, there's a ledge that comes out about 30 feet and drops to 60, and we're just trolling along this ledge in about 150 to 160 feet of water. And the kokanee are typically above the rainbows. So the kokanee are going to be sitting, the last few days they've been sitting about 60 to 65 feet. And we get some rainbows right in that range, but usually about 10 to 15 feet deeper is where we'll catch the rainbow trout.
Why are the rainbows deeper than the kokanee? Is it because the rainbows, or do they kind of hunker lower so that they can feed on the kokanee? Because I've seen some pictures from your page where you've posted like whole kokanee inside rainbows.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So the rainbows are below, they look up, they see the school of kokanee, they come up and attack the kokanee from below. Rainbow.
Holy cow.
Take your time, he's going to come up and jump. Line's coming up.
Does it jump?
Yeah, the line's coming up. Just watch back there. That's pretty funny.
This is it, Sam. Does he want his rod tip up?
Yeah, as high as you can.
So have your
There he
rod
is.
is. Oh my gosh! That is one of the biggest rainbows I've seen while trolling. Let's come up top, Sam.
So what you want to do is you want to pump them in just like you were burning a salmon.
Yeah.
Okay, and you did it earlier. Now reel as you're going down. When you go down though, drop the rod slowly and reel. You want to keep it tight, right?
And then up like that?
Yep, and reel down. Yep.
There you go, nice and steady and slow like that. Good job. You're doing great. Okay, walk backwards now, Sam. Just keep lifting. Good job. Nice job. There you go, Sam.
So this morning, out on Okanagan Lake, it actually was quite fast, the action this morning. Lots of kokanee were biting quite frequently. And then we actually had a bit of a slower part, didn't we?
Yep.
Fishing kind of slowed down a little bit.
And then-
we were all waiting so patiently, and what happened?
And then one of the rods went off and we got this one
Oh my goodness, that was Sam's, is that your biggest rainbow from Okanagan Lake?
from Okanagan, yeah.
Wow. It's a very beautiful fish, gorgeous clean rainbow trout. And right after we landed this one, what happened, Sam?
And then another rod went off and we got another little rainbow.
Another one, so we had almost double header. Well, this one was just getting brought aboard. There, another rod right beside it was going off, and just a smaller rainbow was on. And then after, did we get a kokanee? Yeah, kokanee on that side too.
Yeah.
So suddenly fishing really picked up, and it was, for me, even though I joked earlier about wanting a turn to fish, I actually genuinely enjoyed watching, I enjoy watching kids catching fish, especially the first ones.
We started out for the rainbow trout with the 3-inch hockey sticks, and we never really got a hit on those, so decided to go to a bigger one, the 4.5, and the fish wanted that different action and the bigger presence. So we ended up catching a couple nice rainbows on that, and we've also been using the KOs I should say, for the kokanee and rainbow. It's kind of a crossover. You can kind of catch either on that, especially if you tip it with a maggot. And that is, I think we've had a few kokanee on that, and actually we got our smaller rainbow on that as well, behind a Gibbs Dodger, about a 3-foot leader length, and we ran the TKO behind the Dodger. And we're basically running the rainbow setups a little deeper, so we've been running those between about 70 and 80 feet. And the kokanee setups have been higher, anywhere from 55 to 65 feet. And for kokanee, we've been catching on the bling blades. Again, behind the dog tail Dodger has worked very well. It gives that bling blade a little bit of action, and it also acts as a really good attractor as well. And then on the other side, we've been using a Wonder Spoon with a Yamashita Pink Hoochie, and tipped with, again, the imitation maggots, Berkeley, and that's worked really well for us too on the kokanee side. So kind of mixing it up, a bunch of different things, and because you never really know what you get. I've caught some pretty nice rainbows on actually our kokanee setups in the past, so sometimes you get a real pleasant surprise with a pretty big rainbow on them, so you just never really know. Oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 got it, real. Another nice, oh, it's a heavy fish.
I think it came off.
Just don't stop.
It came off.
No, it's still there, little guy. Funny there. Some of the rock there. Well, we'll find out. Come over to this side here, Sam. And keep coming over here a little bit more. Oh, I better get that. Something crazy here. Okay, Sam, over to this side. Sam, pull it, pull more that way. Go back over this way. Real, Sam. Tangled now.
Oh no.
There you go, buddy.
Grab the rod, and I want you just to lift it slowly for me, buddy. Okay, good job. There you go.
Oh, that's another
nice one, Sam.
Another nice one. All right. So, Sam, what do you have right here?
A beautiful rainbow trout.
A beautiful rainbow trout. And how many fish did we catch today?
We had about like 10 or more chances, and we hooked into about five fish, and then we lost a bunch of little kokanee.
A lot of little kokanee. You got 3 rainbows, let one go, right?
Yeah.
And you did all the grunt work.
Yep.
Such a hard job. It's not that hard. But it was another great day on the water with Rodney's Reel Outdoors, fishing out here in Kelowna for rainbows and kokanee. If you are interested in any of the products that we use, make sure that you check out our website at www.gibbsdelta.com. And if you have any questions there, please leave a comment in the video. We'll be happy to help you as much as we can. And you had an awesome day, right?
Yeah.
Just awesome, or like?
It was awesome.
Awesome. I think we have one happy camper. Maybe make that 2. Until next time, good luck fishing.